It's actually very exciting because, yes, you're right, there are certain ways how to derive monetary value, but there's also a lot of stuff actually which we can do in order to optimize the experiences of people actually. For example, we are taking a lot of data actually out of products which we are selling these days through IoT technologies and feeding that back into our product development. Through that we can improve our products actually and make them better for customers like you and me ultimately. The same applies in a smart home environment. There it's not about monetary value, it's about increasing comfort, increasing actually the environment at home, right? And that makes it very, very applicable and very interesting also for everybody else who's not necessarily generating revenue. Well, if you look at the terms which have been used around the exhibition and around the conference, we're talking about Industry 4.0, the next generation of manufacturing. We're talking about the third industrial revolution in terms of energy. So we see that there's a lot of change which is going to come over the next 2 decades, which is completely changing the way how we're going to experience our environment, how we're going to live, and how we're going to consume energy, how we're going to produce things, etc. And that is certainly very exciting, isn't it, to live in that kind of environment. Obviously, a lot of people are concerned about data privacy, right? We are going to work with a lot of data ultimately, and people need to be sure that their data is being honored actually in the way that they have control over it, that they know what the data is being done with, and also how we're going to take care of that data over the lifetime actually, right? So having the ability to maybe also delete data on the request of the user, having certain data lifetimes where we delete them after some period in order to take care of that concern by consumers actually. Well, we had a lot of good feedback already. We did some keynotes this morning and we had many people approaching us asking for further discussions, for follow-up discussions, and these we are going to have in the next couple of weeks. Ultimately, this is about making sure that people understand the concept of IoT and creating opportunities to have further discussions. And I think that is what we're here for. Well, what is important to understand is that technology is there. It's not about the technology actually per se. It's about finding the right kind of use cases for customers to appreciate the value of what IoT can bring to them. And I think that is the most important takeaway from this conference. We see the technology is in place. We have the sensors, we have the software, we have everything what we need in principle. Now it's about finding the right kind of use cases out there, taking it into the field. It's ready for it.